and then there are different aspects to it. We set a context, we set our intentions. You know what, this relationship is important for me, I really want this to work. Can we figure out a way? I know there's something which is not right between us. Can we sit down and talk? Creating a safe space for whatever that relation is where both of you can speak. So I think the key is that to understand the other person is not in your control. Number two, the work has to happen here, which means what can I bring in? Don't sit down and wait for the other person. You take charge. Again, ownership comes in. And then number three, create a space where communication flows. The big, if you have to tell me one single thing which is the cause of poor relations, it is lack of communication, I would say. So that to me is the key.
I definitely will agree for that because this most of the communication skills are I didn't understand or what you told was not clear. That is not asked at the right time. I think the whole issue of communication, misunderstandings, and lack of clarity comes in. I've seen teams where they don't. I'll take one example. There's one person called David Matthew. I think I've referred this to earlier discussion also. He used to say, "Don't jump in talk. Let's listen to what the person is telling, and then give a point by point statement saying, now I'll go one by one. Point one said this. So this is my answer to it. Are we clear here? Did you understand? And again, so he used to give that step by step approach when anybody is giving you, especially when there's high stake meetings happening, whether it is a project requirement gathering meeting. And most of the time, he will say, if you get your requirements gathered properly in that
Hmm.
requirements gathering meeting, I think you have done most of the work that is required.
Yeah.
Right? So you point us of requirement, you finish saying that, sir, these are the 10 points that I've noted. This is what is the
Yeah.
expectation. Mr. X has this, putting this into the stakeholders requirement.
Yeah.
That's where I think the whole of the entire communication becomes clear.